So you're thinking about moving to Montclair, New Jersey, then this is the video for you. Today we're going to look at 3 different homes at 3 different price points, from $800,000 to $1.2 million. We're going to take a drive around town, show you a little bit of the area, and we're going to look at the pros and cons for living in Montclair. Right now we're on Church Street, which is the main shopping district, the downtown shopping district. There are 4 main shopping areas in this town, and all of them have train stations nearby. There's also several bus routes to the city. We are merely 12 miles west of Manhattan. This is a big commuter town. In addition to that, there are major highways, interstate highways, like Garden State Parkway, Route 80, and Route 95 that are close by. Quick overview of the town. The word Montclair means clear mountain, and the meaning of that name is that most of the town is up on a hill, and you can see Manhattan from here. In fact, you can see a lot of the suburbs between here and Manhattan when you're up on the top of the hill. And that's where, of course, where a lot of the higher end homes are built. This has a diverse community, and it's also home to Montclair State University, so there's a lot of students and people with higher education degrees, like master's degrees. Just giving you a quick overview of the homes in the area. Most of the homes in Montclair were built between, let's say, 1870 and 1950. So what you see is an older home stock, and it's reflected in the features, as we'll cover in the specific houses that we review. There are cottages, colonials, Victorians, Tudors. There's English manors, which are, big estates typically. But for now, we're going to focus on single-family homes. There are a large number of single-family homes, but just to be clear, there's also a large renter community. In fact, the owner-to-renter community is about 60-40 ratio. And so this also makes Montclair a great destination for investors. Let's take a look, and if you like this video and you'd like to see more like it, we're going to do this for other towns in the area as well in North Jersey. Please like and subscribe, and let's get to it. All right, here we are in the south end of Montclair at our first house. This house is listed for $799,000. It is a Dutch colonial built in 1907, approximately 2,400 square feet on about a quarter-acre lot. This is a typical house for the Montclair neighborhood that we're in. There's also an estate section nearby that we're going to take a look at. We're going to see a higher price point, but this will give you an idea of what $800,000 gets you. Now, this is an old house. A lot of the houses in Montclair are old. So it didn't have air conditioning. It doesn't have HVAC. It's not been upgraded to that. The house has steam radiators. It's got a gas boiler. It's got window air conditioners. The house hasn't exactly been updated in every facet yet, so the kitchens and the bathrooms are a little bit older. If they updated those, the list price in this house might go to, let's say, $950,000. It might go to $1 million. It's hard to say. But also in this market, because inventory is so constrained, it's very possible that this house is going to sell for over $900,000, possibly over $1 million anyway. So time will tell. We'll see what happens with this. But if you're looking for a house in this price range, this is a good example of what you're going to get. By the way, 7 bedrooms, 2 baths, unfinished basement, 3 full floors of living space. So it's a significant property. It's got a lot to offer, but you might still have to put a few dollars into it. So that's the kind of thing that in this neighborhood you're going to get for approximately $800,000 to $900,000. Now we're going to take a look. We're going to go to another house that's going to be around $950,000 to $1 million. And tell you a little bit about that. Stick with us. All right, welcome to our second home viewing. This is a 1,900 square foot colonial with 5 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and a fireplace, wood burning. And it is listed at $949,000. This house was built in 1920. It has, you can see, a large front porch with a porch swing, a 2-car garage with parking for 4 cars, and 3 floors of living space with a finished basement. Kitchens and bathrooms are updated. There are new appliances. It has leaded glass windows and original wood floors, and heat is provided by a gas boiler. It's worth noting that this is another house that does not have air conditioning. You have to put window units into the air conditioning window units into the windows. And that's typical of houses in this neighborhood because they were built so long ago. Not a huge issue, especially to people who are familiar with the area, but if you were to upgrade the house to have HVAC, it might add another $50,000 to the price. Also, because of the demand for this type of house, this is really one of those quintessential homes for Montclair. There's going to be a lot of offers on this, and it likely will sell for over $1 million. But it gives you an idea of what type of house falls into the median price point for this town. So thanks for taking a look at this, and let's take a look around town. So here we are in the next property. This is the $1.2 million house. That's the list price. We're still in the south end of Montclair. We're back in the south end of Montclair, but this is considered the estate section. And what makes this special is you've got a lot of larger lots. You've even got huge old growth trees. If you look around, this tree is probably 50 feet tall. Montclair cares a lot about the trees, so you'll see that a lot, especially in estate sections like this. Now this house is about 3,200 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. It's also got a 2-car garage and then got parking for 4 cars. It has full HVAC. This was built more recently. It's a 1959 build. So you'll see that it has all the modern amenities. All the kitchen and all the bathrooms have been upgraded. This house is ready to move in, top level finishes. It's everything that you would want in a house, but of course, because we're in Montclair, the price point is higher. This could sell for in excess of 1.3, 1.4 million too, because of the competitive nature of this market. It's a beautiful home, as you can see, but you pay the price for the beauty, you pay the price for the land. Even the taxes in this particular part of town are a little bit higher for this size lot. So those are the types of things that you have to contend with. But if you look around this neighborhood, I don't know if you can take a look at the other houses and the trees and the growth. This is picture perfect.